week's G.I. Joe toy review here on Cobra Island. We are starting a new theme month, and this one will be a 3-month long theme. As you can tell by the figure I'm holding, it will be a winter theme. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving, by the way. But, we are actually doing this figure on the Ice Dagger Driver, the infamous Frostbite. This doesn't look like the original Frostbite from the Vintage line or the FSS version, but this is the one that came with the Ice Dagger. But before we get to him, let's do our shout-outs of the week. Starting this week with Healing Grace Counseling Services, Reaching Hearts and Changing Lives, with Robert C. Brown, licensed professional counselor. You can find him at 133 West Boscawen Street, Suite number 10, here in Winchester, Virginia. You can check out his website at www.healinggracecounseling.com, or you can email him at healinggracecounseling@hotmail.com. Go ahead and check him out if you need any form of counseling, like marriage counseling, premarital counseling, just any kind of counseling in general, or addiction counseling, whatever you need. So go ahead and check him out. He's an awesome guy, awesome service. And then if you're in the comic books, like I am with the G.I. Joe comics, you can check out 4 Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester, Virginia. And they got new titles, back issues, role-playing equipment, collector supplies, gaming cards, and whatnot. And you can also catch them at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and these are their hours. Monday and Tuesday, 12 to 7. Wednesday, 1:30 to 7. Friday, 12 to 8. Saturday, 10 to 5. But they're closed on Thursdays and Sundays. But go ahead and check them out. And then head on down to the infamous Walking Mall on Loudon Street. At 115 South Loudon Street, you can check out Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. You can see Charles or Jack. I know Jack ain't listed on this business card, but Jack does work there. You can email them at timetravelertoys.com. You can find them on Facebook. And they buy, sell comics, toys, and collectibles. Got a great whole list of stuff in there, from He-Man to G.I. Joe to Transformers, Thundercats, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it, they got it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whatnot. And you could walk down the other side to the other side of the splash pad and catch Back to the Media, which is at 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia. You can check out their website at backtothemedia.com. Backtothemedia@gmail.com is their email address. You can find them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and they do a lot of online auctions. And they got a lot of stuff going all the way back to the Atari, all the way up to their newer systems. So go ahead and check them out. And you could also please leave them a review on Google. So please go ahead and check them out. So let's take a look at Frostbite, starting with his file card. As you see, came on the box of the Ice Dagger. You see it's just plain cardboard. And it reads, Frostbite is an Arctic operations specialist and an expert in winter and mountain combat operations. He can drive through the most extreme weather conditions and roughest terrain imaginable. An ace mechanic. He can repair any vehicle in the middle of somewhere with only the materials on hand. And here's his stats. It says Frostbite. Name, Stuart Farley S. Of course, I skipped the serial numbers because I never like to read serial numbers just because it's real person or whatever. His grade is classified, and his preferred weapon is a M262 30mm autocannon, which we will actually see that in the Ice Dagger video. But unfortunately, he has no accessories, no figure stand, or nothing of the such. So we're just going to go straight to the paint apps of this figure. You see he's got a black balaclava mask, reminiscent of G.I. Joe teammate Beachhead, with a white winter coat with the hood. It's not retractable, but it is removable. If you want to take the head off, you can remove it. He's got his white, off-white jacket on with his G.I. Joe patch right there on his left arm. Other pouches throughout his His other arm, pouch in the back of his jacket. Pouches in the front. Come down with military green pants. And he does have black gloves on. And he also has black boots. So let's take a look at the articulation. His head does rotate the full 360, although it does get hindered once in a while from the back of the hood. Not much an up and down movement. He does have his arm that can raise that high. It can rotate the full 360. It does bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow the full 360, and his entire glove does rotate all the way around the full 360. As you can tell, he does have the ab crunch feature with a lot of maneuverability where you turn it this way, and it could go a full 360. His legs could spread about like this far due to the bottom of the coat. But unfortunately, his leg can only go yet so far because of the coat, hindrance of the coat. He does have the double knee joint, which is pretty sweet. And as you can tell, he does have the ankle pivot. And his ankle does rotate all the way around, full 360. And mostly and that's it for the articulation, but out of all the Rise of Cobra or Retaliation movie line figures that are vehicle drivers, they come with no accessories, nor figure stand. So you just set him up and he's basically already ready to go drive, drive the Ice Dagger tank, which I will be reviewing next month. But, which will be February. I'm actually doing that vehicle. But this is Frostbite. He doesn't make any appearances in the cartoon or the comic book in this uniform. But he does make it in the other ones. But, or any comic book appearances for that matter. But I would rank this figure as a lower tier figure just because it has no weapons, no figure stand, no nothing, no kind of accessories. But just in that aspect, it's lower tier. But I do like the outfit. I do like the idea he comes with a bigger, better tank than the Snowcat. This is nothing like the original that I grew up with, but it's still pretty cool. But that's my review of the Rise of Cobra Ice Dagger Driver Frostbite. Tune in next week as we do the Arctic Attack soldier, Mr. Blizzard. So tune in next week to view Blizzard. Welcome to this new Arctic theme month. I'm glad you guys are joining us. I hope y'all getting ready for Christmas. And but see you next week to this review Blizzard. This has been Frostbite, and as says of Cobra Island. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. And tune in for the next one. Have a great week, y'all. Love y'all. Peace, and see you in the next one.